I found this VHS tape. It has no, had no cover, had no casing or anything. I found it in the big box of VHSs I have. Since they aren't my VHSs, this guy just gave them to me. They're like 3 whole boxes. I actually don't know what this is. It doesn't have any label on it. It seems to be already watched. So I think I'm going to rewind it using my rewinder. See what this thing's all about. So I haven't seen this yet. Hang on, this might take a while actually to get my rewinder and all that out. But alright, so I'm gonna rewind it. It's actually in a way, this is actually my first time kind of going live using this. I usually do YouTube gaming to go live, but since this obviously isn't gaming and I don't want to screen record anything, I'm going to do this. Hang on a second. Sorry about that. Well, this video really sucks. So I'm going to rewind it. Hang on, I should probably turn on the lights, right, guys? It's a little dark in here. That's better. Still can't see anything down here, but I mean, hang on. I'll show you this rewinder. So now would probably be a good time. So you put the tape inside like that, and then you close it down. Oh, it's in the wrong way. See, I told you I can't see anything down here. I can't hardly even see the tape myself, but put it in, then you just kinda, oh god, I really suck at using these things, don't I? Alright, let's, oh wow, this is embarrassing. See, I told you I can't use this crap. There we go. Alright, so it's rewinding. Sorry, I got bad connection right now. Hang on, I'm gonna try to fix it. Sorry. Hang on. I can fix this. Alright. I'm not too sure if you guys can see what's going on right now, but hang on, I'm trying to fix the connection. Sorry. Man. This is bad. Alright, we're good now. We're all good. That's nice. Now this is actually gonna take a while, so I might as well show you my player right here. It's all set up. It's gonna take a while, a long time. Should I pause the stream? Hang on. This is a lot better. Alright, this is better. A lot better. Alright. Now we can see stuff. Alright. Waiting for us to rewind. It's gonna take like 100 years. God. I guess I'll just, I don't know, I guess I'll just put the camera, oh, wait, crap, wait, what? What the hell? Did it break? Is it broken? Hang on, guys. What? What? Did I break it? Oh, hang on a second. We're gonna watch this now. I haven't seen it yet, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna do it. Okay, let's watch this video. I don't know what it is. I don't think I rewound it right. I don't know. But whatever, let's put it in and see what the hell this is. There we go. Let's go.
On Monday's El Nino Watch, come along to the only place on
Oh wow,
Earth
it's
that's the very
damaged.
center of El Nino. Scientists are rushing here to discover the impact El Nino has had on the awe-inspiring
What?
rare animals and plants that live here.
This is a little kid show.
Journey to Ground Zero, Monday, only on the CBS Evening News with Dan Rather. Experience CBS News.
It's a news broadcast.
Great Wall Buffet for a hot, delicious all-you-can-eat lunch. We're open 11 a.m. to 4:30. Or join us for our all-you-can-eat dinner buffet from 4:30 to 9:30.
I bet there's a place that I could like. I don't know. I'll just hold the camera.
Our own house specialties. For those who prefer more traditional fanfare, the Great Wall Buffet has a delicious variety of fresh fruit and vegetables from our salad bar. Join us at either of our Great Wall locations.
This is weird.
Pine Tree Shopping Center, Portland, next to Martin's, or on Main Mall Road, beside Strictly Formal.
Oh hey, I know what that is. It isn't even open anymore. I hope this song isn't copyrighted. If it is, please don't sue me or do something like that. Please don't. Alright, so all of these places I've actually been to before, but they don't exist anymore. This must have been made in the 80s. It's a little bit damaged. I'm surprised it isn't more damaged because it didn't have a case. Storm 98. Oh, Ice Storm 98.
Up to 500,000 people are still without power tonight as the state struggles to recover from the ice storm of 98. Good evening and welcome to this new Channel 13.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
I'm Kim Block. A state of emergency remains in effect tonight, and hundreds will have to seek shelter outside their heatless homes.
The ironic thing about covering this storm is the
What?
fact that if you are watching us right now, you're probably not in one of the hardest hit areas.
But our crews have traveled to those areas, and the damage is truly staggering. We'll be revisiting some of those areas tonight.
What?
The big concern around the state, massive power outages. More than 300 line and tree crews were on the job today, some from as far away as Maryland. But despite the unprecedented recovery,
Seems to be
more than 237,000 homes and businesses are still without power tonight as the icy limbs just keep falling.
As soon as they repair a problem, you know, they either face another problem down the road or the very problem they've worked on is taken out by a branch or a tree coming down. Branches are crashing all around these guys, and it's a frustrating type of work.
Central Maine Power plans to send most of its crews home by 10 p.m. tonight. They will, though, be back on the job working throughout the night, and then a long day, of course, tomorrow. The outages, of course, the big story of the day, and it seemed every time we turned around, the numbers were going up instead of down. I had a chance to speak with CMP Chairman David Flanagan a little earlier this evening about what his workers and his company are up against.
Until the storm stops, until those tree limbs stop falling, until the ice starts freeing up, we're not going to be able to make a lot of progress despite all the crews, all the people, all the talent we've got. So it's going to be a few days. Weather's going to dictate a lot when it will be that we can get back on.
Tell me about the resources you've got working for you right now.
Right now we have a maximum strength of CMP crews and in-state line crews to assist. There's probably about 100 of those. There are more than 100 foreign line crews, that is from Massachusetts and other places, in to help out. And I think something on the order of 175 tree crews from as far away as Maryland to the south and Nova Scotia to the north.
And that's only the people in the field. You've got a lot more at headquarters.
Absolutely. I'm glad you raised that. We also have people in our information services, our computers, in there supporting
So,
a massive effort. We've had over 1 million.
Seems to be a recording, obviously from somebody's television.
We have our
Probably the person
phone center
who
representatives
owned this
doing
before me
yeoman
recorded
work
this.
in, fielding
It meant a
calls
lot
as
to
best
them,
we
I guess.
can. And,
But
so everybody in
my
the
question
company,
is,
whatever they're involved with, transportation,
why was this like not in a case?
everybody has pitched in to help on this.
Doesn't even have a label on it. Do you think they would have written something on it?
On Friday evening, what does it look like in terms of maybe things finally getting at least approaching back?
What, we got bad alright, never mind. Oh, well, bad connection. Alright, we're good now. We're good now. We're good now. Oh, bad connection. Bad connection. Very bad connection. Oh no. Uh-oh. 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 Oh no.
Give these crews some rest at some point in time, don't you?
We do. In fact, we have them on
I
have them work long shifts.
We got bad
but then
connection.
take a break and come back to do another long shift.
Alright, I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix it.
Until they collapse.
Alright,
I
fixing
know
it.
this is probably
Alright, it's
hard
fixed.
to estimate at
It's all
this
good
point in
now.
time, but given the news recently regarding Central Maine Power and so forth, first off Maine Yankee, the second is the sale of the power generating plants and so forth, how is this storm going to financially impact the company, and will it have any effect on ratepayers, customers?
Well, there's no question it's going to cost millions of dollars for all the assistance we brought in from out of state, all the new poles, the new wire, all the overtime that's involved. It's a tremendous expense in the millions of dollars. We've got to work with the Public Utilities Commission, the Public Advocate, and other agencies to try to see how we can best finance that. But there's no question it's a cost, and it's going to have to be dealt with.
Any way at this point to give any kind of a ballpark figure on what the impact of the storm is going to be financially? I mean, in terms of million, we're talking 10?
No, I don't think it would be as high as 10, but I'll tell you, right now we're concentrating on getting people's power back, and we haven't even thought about the cost, except to the extent that our
doesn't seem very interesting.
Storm restoration effort is trying to deploy crews.
Seems to be an old, very old 98 weather storm in Maine. So this is just an interview pretty much on what was going on. Alright, hang on, stop it. Stop it.
Check out Rutland and Albany right now, dealing with another round of freezing rain and sleet that will be due here within a couple of hours. This precipitation may come down in a burst, and it may also contain some gusty winds. I think we're all hypersensitive to the winds right now. The winds remain our biggest issue, one of the biggest factors dictating how much tree damage is yet to occur. Meteorologist Jeremy Reiner is standing by outside right now, and we'll go right to the source here, Jeremy. How do the winds feel to you outside?
Thank you, Dave. Actually, not a whole lot going on right now. It's been very light, less than 5 miles per hour. We still have some patchy freezing drizzle in the area, but in terms of the wind here in North Portland, not much going on, and that has been the trend actually over the past couple of hours. One question for you, Dave, I have is, when do you expect these winds to actually pick up?
It looks like this line of showers is going to go by through the Portland area maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. These showers had really gusty
So
winds
this video was recorded in Portland. That's why he said Portland in general.
These wind gusts are going to bring, not only
sounds bad.
but these wind gusts signal a change in our weather. This is the rear end of the precipitation, and when those wind gusts come through, drier air will start to come in.
Yeah, it really is an amazing storm because our winds have been northeasterly over the
I'll
last
see if I can find something interesting. Alright, sorry for the bad connection, guys. I'm trying hard to fix it. Alright, what's going on?
You can hear that ice. It is just so thick and it's still coming down. Now that darkness that we have out here tonight is making driving difficult, but especially in areas where the stoplights that normally control traffic at intersections are not working. And that's the problem, or one of the problems, in Portland. The Department of Public Works says some major intersections at this hour are without power. There are no street
Sorry
lights,
for the bad connection.
no stoplights, and the city has had to use temporary stop signs to control the traffic. On top of all of this, some sections of the roads are slick, and that is because sand and salt are not able to get their trucks past the down power line. Of course, all of this has made the commute and just about everything else tonight very difficult. It's very strange. It's very strange. I mean, I work out in Gorham, and we had no electricity and no phones or anything this morning, so it's been kind of hard to get through. Luckily, we have a wood stove, which has helped us get through the heat process anyway. Now, some of the intersections that
Wow,
you want to watch
this must
out for
really
in
be
Portland
bad.
are Laurel's Corner, Allen's Corner, and Auburn Street at Washington Avenue. Those are some of the major intersections that are without power this evening. Of course, as the snow and everything still seems to come down and the weather is still cold, I imagine the roads tonight will still be slick. Kim and Doug?
All right, Jennifer Miller, thank you very much.
Some good news now for motorists who use the Turnpike exchanges in Lewiston and Auburn. You won't have to pay tolls through Monday. News Channel 13 received a number of calls complaining about the tolls at exits 12 and 13 because the Turnpike is one of the few ways you can still get around in that area. We took those complaints to the governor, who contacted the Turnpike authority.
So, yeah, stop it. How to find the damn, this must be a problem. People are going to a damn shelter. This is just a commercial. Nobody wants to see no commercial. Yep.
Extra strength Tylenol then adds maximum strength flu medicines to relieve her worst aches and congestion.
Oh.
We've just counted our inventory, and we're jam-packed with
My
great
God.
deals.
Come to nobody cares. We don't even exist anymore. Nope, just more crap. Hamburger helper.
Tonight. The company says more than 300 workers are out trying to restore that service tonight, and tomorrow crews from Massachusetts will arrive to help them. Still, the company says it will take a few days before all the phone lines are repaired. In your county, some people have discovered that this storm can cause a hidden danger in their own homes.
Your county reporter Carol Biscay has that story for us this evening. She's joining us live from Sanford. Good evening, Carol.
Good evening, Kim and Doug. That hidden danger is carbon monoxide. People are getting so cold in their homes all over the state of Maine that they're hooking up heaters, generators, anything to keep warm.
Wow.
But that equipment emits carbon monoxide when it's running. And if it's not properly ventilated, you can be overcome by carbon monoxide fumes in a very short time.
Wow. This must be
Johnson
horrible.
had his generator sitting inside his basement garage humming away yesterday morning when the strangest sensation came over him.
I felt like pressure right down to the center of my chest to the point where I said, gee, I wonder if I'm having a heart attack.
Too busy at the time, he ignored it. But shortly after, he passed out on the steps. His wife called the fire department. Soon they were on their way here to the Northern New England Hyperbaric Medical Center with carbon monoxide poisoning.
It's colorless, odorless,
Yikes.
tasteless, and you don't know you're being poisoned.
Dr. Pollard says several residents besides the Johnsons came in with carbon monoxide poisoning at toxic levels yesterday. He explains how fast it can happen.
For instance, a 5-horsepower gasoline engine, one that would be used on a lawnmower, can create enough carbon monoxide in a 2-car garage in 10 or 15 minutes to become lethal.
So let's talk about carbon dioxide. How dangerous it is.
Blood and replace it with pure oxygen. Fred tells us he's feeling pretty good tonight. Again, just a word of warning to anybody using those products in your home. Kerosene heaters can be used inside, but they must be vented near a door or a window. Generators, again, always outside. And propane heaters, gas stoves, and charcoal grills are never to be used inside as a source of heat. Reporting live from York County, I'm Carol Biscay. Kim and Doug, back to you.
All right, great advice. Thanks, Carol. Now, not only
This is actually pretty long.
a potential problem with generators, if you hook one up improperly, you could electrocute a repair worker. Generators like this one can be hooked up to an appliance directly and work fine, provided the generator is placed outside. However, some people might try to power their whole house with one. And if it is not wired properly, you could electrocute a CMP worker trying to restore power.
You have a generator and you hook it up to your house simply by plugging it in the pigtail or some simple means, and you don't have a double throw switch where you cut CMP's lines off totally. You can feed back on the main power line, which will go back out onto the street and could
affect our line worker on a pole.
Call.
Probably is. As for everything else, the best advice, when in doubt, throw it out. When the power is restored, check the temperature inside your refrigerator. If it has warmed up to room temperature, it's probably time to clean out and start over.
I was wondering about that.
Yes.
A lot of food stuffed in my refrigerator at the
That's exactly
moment.
right. Same
We all
case
want
in
it.
mine.
So, this seems to be just a weather storm. Well, that's a nice view.
We really get along.
Our beach,
Kind of cool.
so much energy.
Best times we've had.
You never know what's going to happen.
Me too.
It's not as easy as it looks.
That's
Yeah, this is just a bunch of commercials as usual.
Builds up once again on them, just like the branches behind me, and they come ripping down on the lines and power goes out. But for the most part, the downtown Lewiston area was spared, and that is until very early this morning. About 1:30 a.m. power finally went out downtown. The second largest city in Maine was in the dark. The police department had to go on a generator. Both hospitals were put on a generator. But there are still pockets around Lewiston where power surges. And since one of these pockets has restaurants and stores, you can imagine people were attracted to these areas. I'm talking about outer Lisbon Street. It was a beehive of activity all day long. People were crowding into grocery stores and lining up at the gas pumps. At one point, the mobile gas station actually ran out of gas. It took an hour to get a fuel truck out there, but most people would not give up their place in line.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the lobsters are taken care of for the evening.
I was thinking there may be a sale on cordwood.
You're hoping for a lot of things, aren't you?
Wonder when this tape's gonna end. Oh,
Showers. This is going to occur late this evening, and then...
wait, hang on. Play back, play back.
Our imagery shows the next batch of precipitation out here. This looks fairly impressive right now, but it's going to weaken with time as it crosses northern New England. So another batch of showers. This is going to occur this evening, and then it looks like just before morning. More tree damage tonight and tomorrow, as for the reasons just mentioned. But the sun is on the way. We will see a little bit of sun.
quality is real bad. Sorry if the quality is bad or the connection isn't good. I'm trying to fix it. Sorry about that.
If you haven't already heard it, live sky cam view from outside in Portland. We're going to have some patchy freezing drizzle for the next few hours and a round of showers before midnight. A small craft advisory will likely be needed tomorrow for those increasing westerly winds. Seas running 2 to 4 feet, and visibility tomorrow probably over 5 miles for a good portion of the day. Showers end and then a
and turned to yet another paper for help. That brought them to Portland and the Press Herald, and they printed the Lewiston Sun on their own presses this morning.
It's happening all over Maine. Just one more example of nature.
I wonder when this tape's gonna end.
That's going to wrap things up for this special Storm Watch report this evening as we continue our coverage of the great ice storm of 1998.
And of course, you'll be back with the night
Yep.
crew tonight.
So this was recorded in 1998.
Bill Venuti will lead the storm team tomorrow. They'll be beginning daybreak tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock.
And that'll do it for now. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you for a special Saturday edition of News Channel 13, 5, 5:30, 6 o'clock. In the meantime, stay off the roads if you can.
And remember, stay away from any downed power lines. Have a safe evening, everyone. Good night.
Good night.
First time, these from Nature Made. Nature Made is proud to bring you the first supplements to earn the acceptance of the AM.
That seems to be...
Well, maybe...
rest seems not to be. The rest seems to be not very important, I guess.
Cells beginning a week from today. I'm Paula Zahn, CBS News in New York. Have a good night and a good rest of the week.
Well, that's that. Bye guys, I'll see you in the next video. Well, I'm thinking on giving this tape its own case, because in that box there's some other empty cases that I could give this a case. Well, that was the tape. Bye guys, I hope you enjoyed it.